Previously on Survivor, the former Raitoon alliance between Heiki, Tejan, Bonnie and Letsecho finally crumbled as the two alpha males turned on each other.
He lied to me in my face twice.
Heiki is a masterful manipulator, a charmer of note.
When Sean won another immunity challenge, Tejan desperately searched for the hidden immunity idol, but with the help of the clue she won at the auction, Bonnie beat him to it.
I've just found it.
At tribal council, Heiki and Tejan continued their feud, accusing each other of all sorts of dirty tactics.
Heiki's played the game masterfully. He seduced most of the jury.
That is a lot of
Bonnie defended Heiki's honor,
Tejan hasn't been coerced into anything.
leaving Letsecho on the fringe of a collapsed alliance. Bonnie played the idol for Heiki and he returned the white curry to her, leaving Tejan helpless, and he was voted out. Now the numbers are even between the former tribes and they are one step closer to winning the million and the title of Ultimate Survivor. 6 are left. Who will be voted out tonight?
Both male guys. During the war, soldiers stationed here got news from home only a few times a year. It came in a letter like you'll get it today. Courtesy of outsurance, mail is coming your way. In times of battle, a word from family or friend can be your motivation to keep fighting to the end. Alice. Bonnie.
Oh my gosh.
To our surprise, we all received letters from our families to ourselves. It was quite an emotional time, I must say.
Oh my God.
Oh, honey, I love you.
I've never read so much Tswana in my life from my mom. Oh.
You know what I think about the most? Is my baby, if she will remember me when I get back. It's 4 weeks.
No, she won't. She'll remember your smell.
I smell like a pig.
Yeah.
I feel blessed. I think I should be a reverend from here. I feel like purified. Your happy day. Oh, happy day.
Hey guys, come on over. "22 days into this game. Alison, how powerful is getting a letter from home?" It says it all. Bonnie.
It was absolutely amazing. My 1-year-old's been crying for me and wondering where I am, and it's the hardest thing I've ever done.
Isn't it amazing how it takes an experience like Survivor to make you realize just what is truly important in your life? And because this is something that Outsurance understands very well, they've developed a range of life insurance that ensures the well-being of your family when you're no longer around, when you can't provide for them anymore. Since everyone's situation is different, you can tailor-make your cover to suit your family's particular needs, giving you and your family security and peace of mind. Courtesy of Outsurance, the winner of today's challenge will be treated to a truly South African braai, complete with steak, wors, chops, potato salad, and my personal favorite, braaibroodjies, and some dessert to go with it. Just a little something to remind you of home, remind you of the people you're missing and your loved ones. Tell me, guys, is this something worth playing for?
Yeah. Wow.
This is how it's going to work. Each of you will be assigned to a lane with 6 pots arranged in each lane. Using the coconuts provided, you have to shatter those pots to get something out. That something is a puzzle piece. You have to shatter all the pots before you can go in and collect your puzzle pieces. The first person to complete the puzzle correctly wins this challenge and gets to enjoy the Outsurance braai reward. You guys ready to do this? Yeah. And you can take up your positions. Survivors ready? Go! MXO right off the bat going for that first pot. And he cracks it. MXO, second pot down. Going far, now going close. Sean has a pot down. Let's Seko, slow but sure. Heiki cracks up his pot. Bonnie, her second pot down. A lot of shattering going on in this game. Oh, Heiki takes down one of the furthest pots. Sean. Heiki drops his top pot. Only 2 to go for Heiki. 2 pots for Heiki, and he can get in there and grab those puzzle pieces. MXO struggling to get those last ones. Letsejo, Sean, Bonnie still in the game, in the mix. Bonnie drops one of her furthest pots. You got to crack it. Everyone missing now. Tom's getting tired. Hey, Sean drops his pot. Right, Sean, the first one to collect all of his puzzle pieces. Heiki's still struggling with his last pot. 1 more to go for MXO. 1 more for Heiki. Sean furiously building at that puzzle. Heiki hits it. Oh, and it's down. Heiki, grab your pieces. Get building. Heiki now in the game. Oh, and he gets it. MXO is in the mix. MXO in the mix, collecting his pieces. So MXO, Heiki, and Sean have all their puzzle pieces. Allison has 4 pots to go. MXO, Sean, and Heiki in the mix, working furiously at completing that puzzle correctly. First one to do that wins this challenge. Bonnie struggling to get those last pots down. Until they do, they cannot start on those puzzle pieces. Bonnie hits it, but not enough power behind that shot. Shoulders and arms getting tired now. Bonnie. Sean done. Sean is complete. It is indeed correct. Sean wins a challenge, wins a reward. Well done. So Sean wins the challenge. That means he gets to enjoy that incredible Outsurance reward, a mouth-watering braai. But everybody knows a braai is just not the same without friends to enjoy it with, right? Or family.
Oh my word.
Don't tell me.
Come on in, guys.
Oh my gosh.
Let's Sejo. Who do you see over there? Come on, Lemo, come on over. Alison, who do you see?
My precious husband.
Hilton.
Run!
Run, Hilton. Bonnie, who do you see?
My husband.
Bonnie's husband. Sisanda, come on over. Heiki, who's over there? It's my brother. Neelan, come on over.
I'm so proud of you.
MXO, it's your turn.
My baby Bridgie.
Come on, Bridge. Sean, as the winner of the reward, we kept the best for last. Rose, come on over. lots of happy faces I see now. As important as it is that your family is taken care of, if you're not there to do so for them, it's even more important to Outsurance that you enjoy the time that you do have with your family members. Here's the thing, Sean, you won this reward. You get to choose 2 people and their family members to enjoy this reward with you. Now, before you make that decision, the 3 other tribe mates who you do not choose, they go back to the island alone, without their family member. But there is a little something waiting there for each of them. Once again, compliments of Outsurance, something that might give them the edge in the game. You have to pick 2 people to go with you. Who's it going to be?
Alison and MXO.
Alison and MXO. That's settled then. Alison, Hilton, MXO, Bridget, Sean and Roz will be going on the Outsurance Bride. The rest of you say goodbye to your family members. You will be returning to the island where there'll be a little something waiting for you, because you always get something out with Outsurance. No one goes home empty-handed today. Off you go, Sisanda, Helen.
Okay, all right.
Let's go.
Hey, Keith, Bonnie, let's say off you go. Grab your stuff, head on back to your camp. Remember, there's something waiting back there for you. Right, guys, believe me, you're going to love this one. Thanks to Sean. Grab your families, grab your stuff, and head on back the way the families came. Have a good time.
Thank you.
You deserve it.
Salute to Sean.
That was wonderful.
Sean won the challenge, and before he even made his choice, I was bawling my eyes out on my mom's shoulder, and she said to me, it's okay if he doesn't choose you, at least we got to see each other, so just refocus and we'll see each other soon, sooner than you think.
Oh wow, okay.
How are you?
It's obviously not food.
No, it's not food. There were 3 bags, and we just randomly picked whatever bag. I opened mine and I saw something wrapped in tinfoil, and I thought, oh, a sandwich. And as I pulled it out, I saw the hidden immunity. I immediately closed my bag.
And in there was like 2 fat pieces of white bread, a piece of steak with onions, and yeah. And we just started eating.
Oh wow, guys, that's the injection that I needed. We are at a very crucial point in the game where I really need to think about my end game and my end goal of being the sole survivor.
Okay, but my brother said to me there, Ike, you're going back to the top 3. That's what he said. You're going back with there's 3 of you. He said, Ike, relax, don't worry, you're going to make it. You're looking good, you're looking fun. And then he said something about us 3 going, something like that.
That's special.
Wow.
So now my eye is set on the million. It is.
And the 3 of us, as we're sitting here, agree on that. Before the Almighty, I will do everything in our power to get the 3 of us to the top 3. I will not be swung by anybody, and that we stick with our decision making.
I can make that agreement.
There's a reason why God has put the 3 of us here together and the other 3 at a feast with their family members.
I can as well. I was in the middle of a bite.
Okay, I can as well.
Pinky swear.
Pinky swear. Sharp. Thank you.
Knowing that family members were here made it so much harder to choose 2 people, and let 3 people go home.
Johnny,
My brother.
listen.
I don't think I would be able to cope if I had to see my wife only for 5 minutes, and then we must part ways again. So I know it's hard for the other 3, but it's something I couldn't refuse.
Oh, bori roll, Shorty.
Overwhelming to see your loved one after so many days. It's just given me a whole new lease, and it's just given me a brand new hope and going, 6 more days left, I can actually do this.
This is a tiger. This is a tiger.
She's strong, huh?
Very strong. Would you believe me if I say to you that your wife sat on a rope? 6 poles. There's 1 pole hanging across all of them. We had to all hang on to that as long as we could. How long do you think your wife sat hanging on there?
Hour.
Hour
for you. Hour?
6 hours.
She sat on a thing for 6 hours.
On a rope.
One of our challenges.
You're an amazing woman, Alison. Wow. Thank you.
Being with Shoni, he really blessed us today to have an opportunity with our families. I really have to say to him, salute the soldier. One love and respect, and a blessed day.
And then he'll go off crab hunting and I'll be cooking. And he'll say, right, when I come home, I don't want you to be talking to the neighbours then, okay? None of those, I want my supper when I get home. Okay, darling, I'll have a few crabs for you.
That's dinner, crabs.
What do you do about the numbers? Because now it's 3-3.
Doesn't matter. I think it depends who wins immunity tomorrow. And then we'll either go for Sean or Alison, because that alliance has to be broken. That's the first thing.
How do we get the numbers? They'll be tied. Whoever they decide to vote for, it'll be a tie. It'll be a tie.
Goes down to straws.
Shucks, we can't let it get there.
Something within me said to me, you know what, Litsacho, you've got maybe lots to lose, maybe nothing to lose. Just share it with them. Guys, that advantage that Nico was talking about, I've got it.
Wow. You found it in your bag.
Awesome.
What is that advantage?
Now that we've pinky swayed and so on.
Well done. Okay. There we go. So they can't. Okay, let's go. But we've got to use it wisely.
Okay. This you can't say.
Don't tell anyone.
Zecho, I need to say this to you. In front of everything. I will not backstab you. Ever. Even after this freaking. Okay. Alright. Me, Barry and Zecho. We are the top 3. I know them all.
You can't take a putt course with you or a... No. Why don't we wrap something up in here?
Much sticks of steak in my shoe.
Let's talk about...
Let's talk about sex, baby.
That too, I'd love to talk about.
You're great.
I've never been so low in my life. I've never been so broken and sad and emotional and tired and I know the meaning of starvation. I tried to just suck in every single moment and enjoy every moment and take it all in.
I'm just going to suck in the mirror, don't look haggard.
Don't look one bit haggard, Trish.
This whole experience has affected everyone in our family for the better.
Cheers, Trish.
I can't give anything less than my best. So with everything that I do, even today, I have to win today. I'm thinking I'm not going to give anything less than my best. When I get out of here, I'll lose this thing. Then I just want to say, I did everything I could. No, I did everything that I possibly could to win this thing, to win every challenge, to win everything. I'm not giving anything less than my best. Every challenge for me now is important. Even though it puts a target on my back, I need to win every challenge. But it's a strange game, though. And you must trust one person.
Yeah.
Because everybody gives you a story.
Yeah.
You must trust one person.
Yeah. You got to find that one person. And I'm glad that you can trust Alison.
Glorious occasion indeed. Who couldn't have wished for more better day like this? It's like a brand new sunshine.
Bye, guys. Bye. We're rooting for you.
Let's say, just get me closer. You see that?
It may be that Heike, Bonnie, and Letsecho have now bonded and looking to take one of us out.
After yesterday's lunch, it's clear that the vision is back there.
Sean seems to think that maybe while we were all away, that Heike and Bonnie had got hold of her again and said, listen, come back with us.
I'll talk to her as well. She said, Sean's never approached me. And I think if you do, it makes a difference because it makes her feel like she's important. And make her feel like she's being played, because she is. Like, it's very easy going to discard her.
And she knows that. We can do this.
Well, I'm taking Allison's advice. I'm going to speak to Letsecho and hear what she has to say. People are probably going to be carrying for your votes. I can say to you up front that I'm not going to say things to mislead you or lie to you and give you my word and stuff. And at the end of the day, you think Sean stabbed in the back. I don't want to go through lying. I've got kids that's watching me, and I don't want them to know that the dad is a liar. So depending on who gets immunity between Bonnie and Heike, we'll be voting for one of the two of them. That's completely your decision. But whether she comes with us or not, we're still going to have to vote for Bonnie and take that risk. I'm a bit unsure of that risk because it may be me going. So immunity is even more important today than it ever was.
Welcome to literally the middle of the Indian Ocean. Allison, isn't this just a little bit too surreal?
Every day is just a wake-up call for me. Every day I have to remind myself that I'm actually in the game and I'm doing this thing that I always dreamed of doing. And I'm doing it. And I'm doing all the challenges I've seen other people do before. So it's wild. It's awesome.
Sean, have you managed to gain perspective again from the visit of your family member?
Nick, absolutely. Seeing my family member yesterday and having a special lunch with her, with friends and their family members was awesome. That's one of the highlights for me in this game. And as my kids would say, it's the bestest day ever.
Letsecho?
Seeing my mom yesterday was the injection that I needed. She told me to refocus, and the fact that I couldn't spend the afternoon with her, she said there's a reason behind that. God does things for a reason.
Food for the soul, the love of the family, right? Well, back to reality. You guys ready to get to your next immunity challenge?
Yes. Yeah.
Speaking of which, Sean, I'll take that back. If you win this, you're safe from the vote at Tribal Council. If you don't, you're not, and somebody's going home. This is how it's going to work. Each of you will take a position on the crossbar attached to this floating rig in the red demarcated zones. Using your hands and your wrists, you must hold on and try and keep your head above the water. Sounds simple enough, doesn't it? But of course, there is a twist. Each of you will also be strapped into a body belt. Attached to that belt is a bag. Inside of that bag, a number of bricks which make up 30% of each of your body weight. Which means, while you're trying to keep your head above water, that bag is going to be dragging you down. A couple of rules in this game. You have to stay in your red demarcated zone, no moving into the black. You may only use your hands and your wrists to hold on. If you feel that you're going to come off, you can either let go and let the safety mechanism kick in, or you can pull the quick release yourself. If you do so, you are out of this game. To win this challenge, you must be the last person hanging. If you do so, you're guaranteed that safe seat at Tribal Council. You know what happens if you don't. You guys ready to do this?
Yeah.
Right, take up your positions. Survivors ready?
Yes.
Go! MXO.
Yo.
There we go. Remember to stay in your red zone, MXO. You're right on the edge of the black there. Move back a little. There we go. Everyone in your red zone. That's where you stay. You are now in your hanging position. This is a game of endurance and willpower. Oh, yeah. You can only use your hands and your wrists to hang on. MXO, no elbows. Just your hands and your wrists. One more time and you're out, my friend. MXO, you're out. Release your buckle and come off. Not even 2 minutes. Heikki resting his arms by submerging. Bonnie doing water aerobics. Heikki is taken to whistling to keep his mind on the game. Or to take everyone else's mind off the game. 10 minutes into this game. You can imagine it feels like half an hour, if not longer. Sean, back-to-back immunity wins. Can he do it again? Or does it belong to someone else this time? "15 minutes have passed. 15 minutes you've been hanging on to that beam." Tsecho letting out a sigh of
Thinking
pain.
of stepping down.
Thinking of quitting in this challenge, are you, Letsecho?
Put it like that.
Stepping down is such a beautiful way to put it, isn't it?
Hang in, Letsecho!
Guys, I'll let it go.
Letsecho has released. Letsecho is out of this game. The game is now down to 4. Bonnie, Alison, Heikki, and Sean. The only ones in this game now. Letsecho and MXO are out. Bonnie?
I'm out.
Are you out?
Well done, Bonds.
Bonnie's weight is down. Bonnie is out of the game. Down to Alison, Heikki, and Sean playing for immunity. Having this could change the whole game and certainly the outcome. Half an hour has passed. Alison?
I'm out.
Alison says she's out. Just before the 40-minute mark, Alison is out of this game. It's down to Heikki and Sean now.
The 2 alpha males.
Yeah.
How was that? The 2 alpha males.
When we hit 60 minutes, you will release one hand off that beam. You must choose carefully which hand that's going to be, because that is the hand you'll be holding on for the duration of this game. You may not change hands, you may not rest hands, you will only hang on with one hand. Remember, it's the last man hanging who walks away the winner of this challenge. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let it be. No changing of arms, no touching of that beam with the other arm. Down to one arm now, one hand, one wrist. Now it is truly, if it hasn't been to this point, it truly is mind over matter. Both finalists in this challenge now struggling to hang on. Sean is struggling, he's down. He's struggling to hang on, he's shaking. He's shaking, he's not letting go. Sean is down, Sean is out of this challenge. Heikki wins immunity, wins the challenge. 1 hour and 3 minutes. They've hung in there. Heikki stuck it out all the way to the end, which means this now belongs to you. There we go. Immunity, Heikki, is yours. Heikki is guaranteed a safe seat at the next tribal council, a 1 in 5 shot at the million. The rest of you, somebody's going home.
Yeah, it was a tough challenge today. I took Heikki to the wire, and just towards the end, the muscle pulled stiff, and lost my grip on the pole. That was the end of me. I gave my best shot, and that's all that matters.
They have to think again for Bonnie.
Yeah.
He's gonna give it a minute to Bonnie.
The necklace, or you can change.
Yeah, I can change.
You can give someone.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
He's gonna give it to Bonnie. Bonnie's gonna give him the covering. And we vote for it. So shall we
say we'll stay more with Bonnie?
Yeah.
Tonight is the night. It's the night when we can blow people's minds.
Where the girls gone?
I don't think that Heike and Bonnie would put themselves at jeopardy to protect Letsecho. So she would look to appear to be the obvious choice.
So now that Heike has immunity, and they probably figured that Heike will give you the necklace and you give him this necklace.
It's like, the girl we tried to recruit is now on the chopping.
So now, after I have my wash now, I'm just going to go sit there and relax.
So now what
and
they need
see
to do is recruit now one of us.
Yes. To vote me out tonight. Oh my gosh! But now that we've got 3 weapons.
Oh man, it's crazy.
Between the 3 of us.
Crazy. I mean, how is it that the 3 of us end up with 3 weapons?
No, but you know what? This is the day that the Lord has made.
But I'm not going to take the chance with Letsecho. I made a proposal this morning. She didn't say, look, I accept. She said, I'll think about it. She's obviously weighing up her options. I'm not going to sit and wait and risk it with her.
But I think if we keep it that way, with Heike giving you the necklace, and when you go vote, save him.
Yeah.
And then when Nico says, does anyone have a hidden immunity? That's when I'm going to turn around and look at him.
Ever so calmly.
Yeah. It'll be 3.
So if Letsecho does come back and she says she's going to join, I'm going to say, we're going with Bonnie tonight.
Okay.
So they will be thinking again with Bonnie. He's going to pass it on to her. And Letsecho is blindsided.
Yeah. Thank you.
So if he comes back to you, just say we're going with Bonnie.
Bonnie.
I'm not backing off.
Cool, man. Me too, I'm not backing off. Shot?
I'm with you.
Cool.
Shotgun.
I'm in a hammer, friends.
You give me your immunity,
and she
I
blesses
vote.
you.
I blessed you, and she plays her idol.
Just like last time we said.
They seem very chirpy and happy, and they've just got this in the bag. Like they've got something up their sleeve and they're very overconfident.
We're really back again to the Goma and Raitun. You know, although we echo, it's 2 tribes, it's obvious.
Who's going to start the fire? Make so sure.
I'm meditating on it now.
You're meditating? Is your stomach not grumbling? Oh yeah, you still have your steak in your stomach. Okay, I don't have steak in my stomach. I don't have a braai. I'd really appreciate if you...
You don't have to appreciate love. Right.
Huh?
I will do it now. No.
I have spoken to Letsecho this morning about maybe coming across since Tajana's not around and forming an alliance with us. She hasn't come back to me. Sean spoke to her before the challenge and she hasn't come back to Sean. So we're figuring that she's probably made an agreement with Heike and Bonnie to vote one of us out.
You're not getting a flame. Hey, I think so.
I want you to know, okay, that because I'm going to put your name down, okay? If you are the one that goes, please find it in your heart to forgive me if you find offense to it.
No, look, there's not even a reason for that. How do you think the jury came there? The jury came there because they were voted to their position. You know, I'm not immune from my position, and neither are you.
I love how I was flavor of the month this morning. I'm actually going to say that to Nico tonight. Nico, it's a very interesting day.
You're a woman in demand.
I was a woman in demand. And then after the challenge, it all changed. It's almost like this morning there was sunshine.
Short-lived.
And then all of a sudden, a storm came.
A short-lived moment of fame.
Oh, Nico. I don't know what a woman is to do
If I leave tonight, then I leave tonight. I wouldn't want to leave. But if I leave, then I leave. If I'm still in the game after tonight, I'm not going to say, hey, you know, this is the issue with Heike. I'm going to talk to Heike and all these things. Business as usual, brother. Last man standing.
Thank you, Sean.
Okay, man.
Thank you.
Welcome, guys. Place your torches, grab a seat. We'll now bring in the members of the jury. Vanessa, Roxy, Harry, Simon, Malusi, and Tejan voted out at the last tribal council. Eku, welcome to tribal council. Heike, how badly do you need that necklace around your neck tonight? If you didn't have that around your neck, would you be vulnerable?
Of course, everybody is vulnerable at any time. I mean, this is the only thing that actually secures you to go a step further. So I feel very honored and blessed to have this around my neck. It was an amazing challenge, and somehow, by the grace of God, got it.
Sean, now you're sitting there without it. How do you feel tonight?
I feel kind of like the chicken that we just ate a few days ago, Nico. And every time we walk past the cage, the chicken would be thinking, is it my day today? You know, am I gone? That's how I feel tonight.
What kind of strategizing is happening at this moment around camp? Ellison, is it up front?
No, it's not up front. I mean, Heike's very good at once he's telling someone that he's voting them off, because he does it regularly, he'll go to that person and say, I'm voting you off tonight. He'll come and tell the rest of the tribe that's what he's done. But generally the rest of the discussions are done very secretly. Bonnie and Heike have their log down at the bottom of the beach, and they spend hours down there, and we know that they're not just having tea. But no, it's not open discussion.
Heike.
I did today also approach a person that I'm going to put his name down, and and I told him that, and I'm going to put his name down. Look, it's someone that has showed me so much in a lot of aspects. Now, other members would think, oh no, what I'm trying to do now is find favor with him, but it's not. And I said, if he walks out of here tonight, that will his door be open for me when I come to Cape Town?
So we're talking about Sean. Sean, does someone telling you that they're going to vote you off, does that take away the feeling of betrayal?
It takes away the whole concept of your strategy, Nick. It's like playing poker and the guy says to you, here's my cards. This is what I'm going to be playing next. You know, so it takes away the whole element of surprise. But yeah, it is what it is.
Letsejo, how do you know at this stage what to trust and what not to trust?
You just don't know, Nico. It's confusing. And as everybody knows, I was in an alliance with Tejan. So when he left, I was a free agent. And it's been interesting times back at camp. This morning I felt like woman of the moment. I had two people approach me trying to sway me a certain direction. And with the outcome of the challenge this afternoon, it all went quiet. And you know, I sit there and I wonder, okay, so I'm not woman of the moment anymore. I'm most probably the target. My head's probably on the chopping block this evening. So be it.
That's not true, Nico. I'm one of the persons that approached Letsejo this morning. I tendered a proposal to her, and I was awaiting a response from her. There was no obligation on me to go back to her and say to her, do you have an answer for me? That ball's in her court, Nico.
Have you been approached by anyone else?
No, I haven't.
So it's just Sean and Ellison have come to you with a proposal?
Yeah.
Bonnie, when you think of the end game, what are you thinking? What's more important, taking someone to the end with you that you can beat in front of a jury, or taking someone that you don't mind if they beat you?
I really don't mind somebody else beating me. I don't have issues with that sort of thing. It doesn't say anything about me.
Who came into this game with the idea in mind to win, to be the ultimate survivor, and of course with $1 million attached? Sean.
Yeah.
MXO?
Yeah.
Did you come here to win, to play to the end?
We all came here to win. Some people may romance it. You know, some will sound like preachers, some will sound like preachers' wives.
and kind of romanticize the story. But you know what? We all came here with one mission. Let's just be real.
Are you saying people aren't being real necessarily, MXO?
Yeah, you know, there's a lot of posing here. You know, there's a lot of posing and catwalking and, you know, posing on the side. So, yeah, let's just be real, man.
You know, you don't enter this game if you don't want to win. Then why are you here? You can get life experience and you can get, you know, challenges in normal day life that are going to help you grow as a person. I don't believe that one person sitting here can say they don't really care about the money. Of course we do.
Well, it is time to vote. Heiki, you have the immunity necklace, which means you are safe from the vote. I assume you want to keep that for yourself?
I'd like to give it to somebody.
Go ahead.
I completely know what's going to happen, but
Thank you, Heiki.
if there's somebody that I deserve needs to go to the end, it's Bonnie.
Thanks, Heiki.
Right, Bonnie, you now have the immunity necklace, which means you are safe from the vote. Everybody else is fair game. Alison, you're up first.
Don't be a follower, be a leader. Pieces.
If anyone is in possession of a hidden immunity idol and you would like to play it, now would be the time to do so.
Nico, if I may say something.
Yep.
At the last reward challenge, when you gave Sean the opportunity to take 2 friends with, I started crying on my mom's shoulder. She held on tight and whispered to me, it's okay if he doesn't choose you, because something better will come to you. And mothers are always right. This is what I got.
Thank you, Letsejo. You can take a seat. Letsejo has brought a hidden immunity idol. That means no votes against Letsejo will count. Once the votes are read, the decision is final. The person voted out must leave the tribal council area immediately. As you can see, Bonnie has opted to play the white carry. The first vote I read will be the white carry vote. Heiki. Heiki, that means the white carry is now transferred to you. Any votes cast against your name will be -1. I'll read the rest of the votes. First vote, Letsejo. Does not count. Sean. 1 vote, Sean. Sean. 2 votes, Sean. 12th person voted out of Survivor South Africa, Maldives, and the 7th member of our jury. Sean. Sean, that's 3, that's enough. And you bring me your torch. Sean, tribe has spoken. Heiki. Here's yours again. Thank you. Grab a seat. 5 of you are left. By your own admission, you're voting out the strongest players. Question is, who's next on the chopping block? Grab your torches and I'm back to your island.
Next time on Survivor.
You and the preacher's wife.
Was that pointed to you and me?
Yeah. I can't even look at the 2 of them.
I became a boy again on this island, doing boyish stuff, you know, throwing birds and bats with stones, trying to eat them, exploring, adventuring the island. I also learned that you know, I can be a good example for my kids. That's one of the main reasons that I'm here, to be an example for my kids. And what I said earlier, with will and determination, you can achieve absolutely anything. I'm an example of that, and I hope my kids learn from my example.
Watch Sean return to reality on mnet.co.za/SurvivorSA.